Hi, this is Sun Mushy, and tonight is probably one of the last nights that, if you can see, that the moon pretty much appears full. So I wanted to do a final reading on this full moon in Sagittarius. And so I wanted to do a pick a card for what your message is from the moon. And so I have it split into 4 readings, so you can pick between 1, 2, 3, or 4. If you're curious, I chose 4 to spell out the word moon. M-O-O-N. So if M or the first O or the second O or N resonates to you, or with you, then by all means, go ahead and pick that deck, or go ahead and listen to all these messages. I'm in my car doing this reading, actually, because I actually spent all day doing a number of things that were productive, but I just wasn't feeling productive, and then suddenly I felt guided to go out the best I could for nature. Well, I don't have a good enough camera to show you, but I am surrounded by some trees. But yeah, I mostly wanted to get a good look at the moon to really feel the energy, and I was feeling the energy pretty crazy. Since I don't have my tripod with me, I couldn't record while shuffling, but shuffling was pretty intense. So let me see if this is a good spot. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get started with reading number 1. So those are kind of going to be over there. And again, my apology, for the first time, my apologies for the recording quality. I really felt guided to get as close as I could to nature for the sake of this reading. Oh. So your message from the moon is to rest. Your message from the moon is to rest. There is prosperity and abundance that you are working on, that you have been working on. You're only at the beginning of it. And so maybe you're frightened, maybe you're afraid that at this moment of rest, where there's kind of nothing to do, so to speak, that you're worried that this might not take off soon. But with the 4 of Cups next to it, I'm hearing that it is. I'm hearing that it's really going to take off sooner than you think. And so you might be resting for, it might feel like a while, but with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, I'm hearing that you're not going to be resting for that long, honestly. You're not going to have, right now you might be in this period where you're there's nothing to do. I'll just relate to kind of give some insight. So for me, I've been applying for jobs, and now all I can really do is wait and hear back. And so even though today I went running, and I took my dog out, and I played with him in the backyard, and I ate pretty healthy food, and I did some One Piece tarot readings, which felt nice, and I connected with my music, and I learned new things about piano, all sorts of stuff, and picked up on all sorts of messages, and I've been resting. Somehow my day still kind of felt meh. It kind of felt like this. This moment of peace and stillness that is actually making me feel like I'm not doing anything or I'm not going anywhere. But the truth is you're just waiting for the perfect moment. If you can see that there's the quality gets better zoomed out for some reason, but there's rope keeping the ship down. It's kind of you're holding on to this for until it's ready to set sail. And what's beautiful about this is what comes next. It's the 2 of Cups, guys. You get the 2 of Cups. There's going to be some love coming in. It's pretty much what I'm hearing. And I'm also hearing that you know who I'm talking about. You get this High Priestess card next to it. This is someone that you've known all along is going to be coming back into your life. Someone you've known all along that you and that person are going to really build each other up. What was that noise? I'm scared, so I'm going to lock my doors. Okay, anyways, really built that. Hold on. And I'm going to turn off my car so I don't run out of battery and my car dies. Alright, so what I was saying was, you just know that you and this person are going to really work well together and build each other up. You guys kind of, what's the word? Strengthen each other. This could be a twin flame relationship, honestly. I relate to this stuff, and I believe I'm in a twin flame connection, so who knows, maybe if you're watching this, you're in a twin flame connection, because that's what I'm hearing from this. But this doesn't have to be a twin flame connection. This can be a soulmate connection too. And whether it's soulmate or twin flame, I think you and I'm hearing this other person know. This is a time with the power of the moon, this full moon energy. I'm really picking up that since with the Two of Cups, this duality, this two-way street, both of the people feeling the same energy and the same thing in sight, both of you are aware of how well you guys work together, whether or not you're actually in contact with them. And so I hope that message resonated with you. I guess to sum up, your message from the moon is keep resting, love is on its way. If I were to summarize. Alright, peace out, sending a bunch of love, light, and positive energy. Hope you all have a good rest of your week. So, for those of you who chose reading number 2, or the first letter O, gonna kind of set it up the same way. Okay. Ooh, the 7. Oh, wow. Okay, so very similar boat. So we get the 7 of Swords. So I'm hearing that there's some very unclear energy. Perhaps you're worried that your thoughts, that you're overthinking things, and that this other person you're thinking of doesn't have the same process as you. Like, if that makes sense. I don't know why I said process. But it's almost as if you're worried that you're the only one thinking or seeing the same, like, that you're interpreting messages the same way as another person would. So perhaps you go to your friends and family and you're like, hey, I saw, this, and this. What about you? And they're like, we saw those 3 things, but we don't know what that 4th thing is you're talking about. So, like, let's say you're like, oh, I saw signs A, B, and C. And so they gave me this conclusion that, I am meant to get this job. People are going to be like, yeah, we see those 3 signs, but what are you talking about job, though? Those are just coincidences. Those were just random things that are just facts that are known. You can't draw a conclusion from that. So that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing, like, the support in your life, as great as they are with this 9 of Cups, as connected as you all are and, like, care about one another, they're just not seeing what you're seeing, is what I'm hearing. And, that's okay. I want you to know that you're not crazy. Whatever signs you're hearing or picking up on, believe in them, because that's the point of signs, that, like, they have significance. And sometimes it's difficult to determine if it's like your higher self that's picking up on the signs or if it's your ego. I experience that a lot. I'm always worried, like, is it just my ego that wants these signs to be real? Or is it my higher self trying to tell me messages and support? And is it like angels and things like that? And so with the 10 of Pentacles, I'm hearing everything is coming together. So whether people are understanding or not, or whether you're feeling paranoid or not, I'm hearing paranoia from this card, or like worry or fear, any sort of this is too good to be true, so to speak. I'm hearing it's not too good to be true. I'm hearing it's very much in the real world, in your reality. You are hearing these signs or picking up on these messages. In your real world, you are getting gifts and rewards for this path that you're on. And so we get the 7 of Pentacles, which, interesting, that goes with the 7 of Swords. I think, the 7 of Swords, it's kind of like, is this really happening? Is this real? Sorry, I just laughed for a different reason. It's not relevant. But point is, with the 7 of Pentacles, I'm hearing, yeah, here it is. Like, that specific thing that you're kind of looking at, like, are these signs? With this card, I'm actually hearing that, in fact, you are picking up on these signs accurately. I'm not exactly sure what those signs are. Perhaps you're just seeing like birds, just like in this card, or you're seeing certain numbers out, like license plates, things like that. Those are all signs. Yes, I want to say right now, those are signs. And at the very end of this, you get the 10 of Cups. This is basically the happy endings card. You're going to get this, the message from the moon for you is everything you could have hoped for to come from this path that you're on. It goes from this 9 of Cups to 10 of Cups. All of your dreams and hopes and wishes that everyone's kind of like supportive of with you right now, it's really going to come true. You are really going to get this sense of completion, of this sense of pure happiness. And just because 10 becomes 1, so there's always cycles. You're not just going to be happy for unlimited time, but it is going to be a very big moment for you, and it's going to feel amazing is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that at the end of this journey, for the next week or so, from the energy of the full moon, you're going to go from this worry of deception, of worry of like, is this going to happen? And by the end, that 7 of Swords turns into basically 7 of Pentacles, where it's like very much in the real world and you can't deny it anymore. You're like, yep, there's the proof right there. Like everything I was thinking of, it happened. It's kind of like you're a really good predictor of things, is pretty much what I'm hearing. And then after that happens, after you're like, yep, all these things are coming true, then that happy ending card kind of shows up right afterwards. So, hope that message resonated with you. Peace out. Oh, and I'm sending love, light, positive energy, any sort of support that you might need or want. Alright, so for those of you who chose reading number 3, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know how, but so right now I'm hearing that you really gotta focus on yourself, pretty much. I'm hearing that there's good things coming your way. I see the 2 cards over to the right. I'm not going to show you them quite yet. Well, yeah, I'll go ahead. It's the Prince of Wands and the Prince of Cups. But with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting like you've got to do things on your own before you are ready to come back to, or even be introduced, is what I'm hearing, to this person that you could have a relationship with. I'm hearing right now you're simply just not ready. With the 2 of Pentacles, that just means you're not ready. You on your own, aren't built up enough. I don't mean to say it like that, but it's like you have to prepare some more things for yourself before you're ready to join up with another person and make a sort of physical connection, so to speak. Same with 6 of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing you've still got a lot of balancing of your emotions. You've got a lot of past emotions that you're getting through. If you weren't getting through, you'd have the 5 of Cups right now, but you've made it through that sort of mourning period where now you're just trying to go back to balance. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. I am hearing with this though that on your own you're doing really well financially. I'm hearing that you've got a good grasp on your financials despite all this heartache. This is what I'm hearing that you're going through. And what's beautiful about this is once you work on that, you don't have to work on it. This is kind of the good thing. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, I'm hearing that as a good sign, actually. That you're not experiencing highs and lows with your financials because you're actually doing a pretty good job with them. But with the 6 of Cups in reverse and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, basically I'm hearing you got to work on yourself and your own world. You have to build up this reality for yourself. You have to create a safe place for yourself so that once you come together with another person for duality, that you have that home, you have that safety and security to be hey, it's kind of I'll give myself as an example. I'm living with my parents still. That's not a place I want someone to come meet me at and build projects together. I want to have my own living space so that when they come and meet me, we're in a safe space that we feel comfortable and open in, a place that's really mine, a place that I really built up for myself, So that, I hope, helps clarify this 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So basically, it's you're in a situation right now that is not going to be a workable situation for this other person, including yourself. I think you're aware that you want to get away from whatever this current living situation is. And you're also aware that you've got to keep balancing on your emotions and working on self-love. What's great about this, what comes from this, is pretty much a romantic partner. And these people are both romantic partners, and they're also yourself. So on one end, there's going to be this person that's just kind of like almost too good to be true. They're going to like have similar beliefs and similar like actions in life that you do. But on top of that, they're going to have a connection with you where you both feel each other's like energy. So if you're sad, they're sad. If you're happy, they're happy. And so as you can see, like an energy like that's so powerful, you've got to be in the right mind. You got to be in the right like literal place. Sorry, not mind space. I think your thoughts and stuff, those are something that you can work through on your own. Like, I didn't get any swords in this reading, so pretty much what I'm hearing is like, you know, for an energy this powerful, you want to be at your own home. You want to be in control of your emotions so that you can be the best you can be with this person, and that they can be the best that they can be with you. So final message from this is that there's someone that's going to come into your life quicker than you realize. You're not technically ready, and yet they're going to come into your life sooner than you think. That's your message from the moon. If you picked reading number 3, hope that resonated with you. I'm sending so much positive energy, warm, light, love. I always just say a bunch of things at the end, but I truly mean it. I really just hope the best for anyone who might be watching this, and just pretty much everyone on this planet, so long as they're not harming other people. So, and peace out. So for those of you who chose reading number 4, I'm going to get started with this final reading. Oh, so this new moon, or full moon, whoa, it's, where'd it go? Oh, wow, it's like very dim. You probably can't, you can't see it with my bad camera, but anyways, the full moon to me signifies a new beginning. You're on a new path. Not a new path, but just this, you know, you might not have changed paths, but you're on this kind of like fresh, clear, like you've been given clarity over a situation is what I'm hearing. So much clarity that, everything that you've been building up before, you're watching it flourish. You're like surrounded by people who support you in a way you deserve to be treated. You're surrounding yourself, or you are putting yourself in an environment of people who make you feel safe. You're building things up. This new journey, this whole new path, like rather than it actually being a brand new path, like your whole new journey is watching everything you've built up start to grow. It's kind of like you've planted seeds and it went all the way to a 10 of wands, and then boom, you're back at the beginning, because now all you gotta do is water your plants. You just have to like keep going is pretty much what I'm hearing. Just keep going is what this full moon is saying. It looks like you're on a grind. Yep, and you understand what you should be doing at all times throughout your path, throughout your life right now. So like you wake up and you just know what you need to do. You know, it becomes like later in the day, you know where you need to be. You know, that's what I'm hearing from all this. So for those of you who chose reading number 4, good job. Like, nice. All right. Ooh, yeah. And then we get 8 of wands and 7 of wands at the very end. So what I'm also hearing is, you're very sure of what you want to be doing right now. You're very sure of this path you're on. Final message is to look out for synchronicities. There's going to be a lot of synchronicities coming your way, or potential conflict. Yeah, that's rather interesting. I'm not picking up with conflict, because you get the Princess of Wands and you get this 8 of Wands. You're walking into this thing knowing what you want to do. So the way I read the 7 of Wands right now is that everything is coming together beautifully and brilliantly. So your message from the moon is, it sounds like you didn't need a message. Your message from the moon is like, wow, just the path you're on. Keep going. Everything is lining up for you. And if you're somehow not seeing it, which from the looks of the cards, it sure sounds like you are seeing it, that you are seeing everything line up perfectly. It might be that moment where you like listen to music and you're so happy and you're so appreciative of everything you have. You're basically counting your blessings, and you might cry tears of joy. I'm not assuming for you, I'm assuming for myself. This is me. Whenever I start thinking of all the people in my life, I like start sobbing tears of joy. I'm just so overwhelmed with happiness, where I'm like, wow, so many people care about me, and like, wow, what did I do to deserve such loving people? And wow, I love myself. Like, everything just like feels amazing, and I cry tears of happiness. But, you know, it's fine if that doesn't resonate with you. Just kind of felt the need to share that for some reason. But yeah, I guess your final message from the moon would be, when things start to line up, keep going. And, you know, you already got the Eight of Wands. There is no message. You already kind of know what to do. But if you wanted some reassurance or support, the cards are seeing what you're seeing. So that's good. Yeah, hope these messages resonated. I'm sending so much love, light, positive energy, everything, all the above. Have a good night, guys. Peace out. Oh, there we go.